Hello everyone! So, a couple of weeks ago, I made a video which told you how you can recreate TapL, WispExe, and Dream challenges for free, and a lot of people seemed to like that video and found it useful. But not all needs were being satisfied. So I wanted to create another video which answered all the questions and satisfied all the needs of last video using a new method. If you haven't already watched the last video on this, then please do so, as it is still a great and helpful video. Also, thank you guys so much for 100 plus subscribers. It seriously means the world to me, and I love every single one of you. But without further ado, enjoy the video. Okay, so there are three main things that this video will cover that the last video didn't. That is, 1. I can't find the plugin I'm looking for. 2. Can I do this on Bedrock? And 3, how can I do this for cracked Minecraft? Okay, so the first thing that we're going to want to do now is we're going to go to Server.pro. Now, this is a similar website to Minehut, and it's another server host. So pretty much, again, what we're going to be doing is adding plugins to a Minecraft server, and it's completely free, and you won't need to download anything if you don't want to. So once you're at Server.pro, then you're going to want to sign up right here on the right hand side. And as you can see right down here, you can see all the supported games, including what we're focusing on, Minecraft Java Edition and Minecraft Bedrock Edition. A lot of questions in the last video were if I could make a Bedrock server, and you couldn't do that with Minehut, but you can here with Server.pro. And if you wanted to get into it, you could create servers with all these different games for free. But the first thing we're going to want to do is create an account right here. So I'm going to put in my information, and I'm going to get my account created. Okay, so now that we put in the information and we created our account, we have to activate the account. So just go to your email and confirm your account. Okay, so I just activated my account, and it should bring you right here to create a server. And this is where we actually start choosing our plans and choosing what we want in our server. So first of all, I'm going to choose low, and pretty much this means that it's free, but the server is only up per hour. Now, this is fine because if you're only using this to play a challenge, then you'll be able to renew the server if you're online for free, and you can play as long as you want. But if you go offline for more than an hour, then it will turn off, and you'll have to reactivate it again when you want to come back on. However, if you wanted to make this a public server and keep it up 24/7, then you could upgrade to premium and start paying real money. But it is completely fine to do it for free. I use free servers all the time, so that's what I'm going to choose for this tutorial. And then you have to choose your region. I'm going to do France because that's closest to me. It doesn't need to be exactly your location, just whatever connection you would have best to. I'm in Europe, so I'm going to choose France. Now, the configuration is where you choose what kind of server you want. Now, I want this to be a Minecraft Java Edition, but let's say you wanted a Bedrock Edition server, then you could do that. I'm not actually going to create a Bedrock Edition server because I don't play Bedrock Edition, but if you wanted to play Bedrock Edition, that's how you do it, and that answers one of the questions that wasn't possible in the last video. Bedrock Edition right there. Just select that, and then you would be able to create a Bedrock Edition server, but we're doing Java Edition for this one. The next thing is the type of server. Now, you could play vanilla, but what I strongly recommend is playing Spigot or Craft Bucket. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose Spigot. Now, you don't need to be an expert on anything in order to do this. Just choose Spigot. You'll be fine. Then what you're going to want to do is create your server host name, and this is what people have to put into their multiplayer tab in order to join your server. So I'm just going to do test server dream. My gs.co is perfectly fine for me. And then all you're going to have to do is finalize it by clicking create server. Of course, you can also choose the game version if you want it to be like 1.8, but we're going to do latest release for the challenges. That's obviously what's going to work the best, since like Dream, TapL, WispExe, they all use 1.16 for these challenges. So we're going to do that and create the server. And now we're in the queue right down here. Boom. We click start server in the bottom right. And then we're in. This is our server dashboard. We've created a server, and we can join it. What you want to do first is activate it. Just go to your console, and then you should see everything working properly. Over here, the online, that means that the server is functioning and you should be able to join it. Also, down here in the bottom left is when the server expires. So as you can see, there's a countdown from an hour. So let's say you're still on your server and you want to play your challenge, but you're out of time. All you have to do is click renew, do this CAPTCHA, and then it'll be back up to an hour. And you can do that as many times as you want, so long as you're online. But if you let that go down, then it will close the server. The dashboard, you can see all the technical stuff. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the host name right here, go to Minecraft, going to add a server, put that in our server address, click done, scroll down to the bottom, going to refresh, and down here we should have this test server dream. As you can see, this is our IP, and we should be able to join this. Here we go, loading terrain, as any other Minecraft world, and boom, just like that, we are in our server. Simple as that. Now, obviously, we're not opt, just like in the Minehut server, we will need to opt ourselves. So come back over here to your console, and now what we're going to do is we're going to do opt lamau yes. And pretty much, you can run any commands here without a slash, regardless of permissions. So we're just going to do that, hit enter, and now we are a server operator. So if you go back to our game, as you can see in chat, we are a server operator. We can do /op, and we can do /game mode creative as well. So as you can see, everything works, but we want to make our game more interesting. Now we have to add the actual challenges. So what we're going to do is go back over here to our server, and we're going to go to the plugins tab on the left. And this is where you can add plugins, and plugins is like adding mods to a server, but for a Minecraft server. So what we're going to want to do is search up Minecraft butt. And once you do that, you'll have a bunch of plugins up here, which are likely to be Minecraft butt challenges. So as you can see here, Minecraft butt every ore is super, Minecraft butt hunger and health is shared, Minecraft butt every block explodes, all of this. And as you can see right up here, there are the different pages. There are a lot of plugins here, even more than on the Minehut servers. And I got a lot of questions last time I made a video like this on the Minehut, and people said that they couldn't find their plugin. On this Server.pro page, you should be able to find a lot more plugins and a lot more variety, so there will be a less likely chance of you not being able to find it. You can also do this, search up for like Wisp. And then as you can see here, Wisp has a ton of plugins available. Wisp OP Villagers, Minecraft but Fire drops OP items. Okay, so now that we have found all of these, let's add one of them. So I've never used this one before. Minecraft but you enchant every time you mine. I'll just install that. That's all you have to do. Click that and you're good. Minecraft, but you can craft super diamond items. OP Villagers. Let's just see. I'm going to find another good one. 1 second. And we'll do the Wisp mining doubles your health challenge. Quickly install that one. And we'll install the Minecraft but you get every block you'll look at one. So now if we go over here to installed, we can see we have our 2 plugins installed. So we're good. Now, in order to actually add these to the server, obviously they're not here yet. We have 0 plugins. What we're going to want to do is we're going to want to restart the server. Just do that real quick. We'll be kicked off. Just go back to server list and wait for the server to reload. Okay, so now that the server is restarted with our plugins, we can rejoin it. Alright, now that we're in our game, we can do /pl or /plugins, and we can see that Wisp block look get and Wisp mining health are both installed, just like we did see in the actual dashboard. So now we can do /help for the list of commands, and we can do /help and then one of our plugins such as Wisp mining health, and we find that just doing /wisp mining health will start that challenge. We'll do /wisp mining health start. Okay, I have 1 heart now. Cool. So we're just gonna say I have a diamond pickaxe because I'm really good at the game, and we're just gonna mine for a bit. Oh, and right there, as you can see, I gained another heart. So yeah, that one works. And then we should be able to just do stop, and boom, back to normal. But then we can also do /help, and we have the Wisp /block we do that, and then start, and now every block oh my okay, so as you can see in my look at the grass, look at the grass. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, every block we look at, we get. Simple as that. And there are so many of these plugins, guys. I mean, you can pretty much just like sit around all day doing this. I mean, there's just so many. I mean, look at this. Hang on, I can infinitely. Anyway, so yeah, there are like a ton of these plugins. So you guys can just like sit around all day and play different plugins. But let's say, sure, you know, I played this, but now I've ruined the world, right? I've ruined the world. So we need a new world to play on. We don't want to play with the same ruined world and the same plugins. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over back to our dashboard, and we're going to go over to reinstall. We're going to reinstall the server. So all you have to do, choose the same settings, and under remove files, click yes, and pretty much this means that all the files for the plugins will be removed. All the progress, the world files, will also be removed and reinstalled, which means we'll also have a new world, so we get more variety. And then just click install, reinstall. And now we go over here to our console. We can see it's reinstalling, it's doing what it's supposed to do. We've been kicked off of our server, so now we just wait for it to reinstall. Alright, so it is done restarting, or reinstalling. So now what we have to do is go up to the top left and click power on, because as you can see here, the server is offline. So we're going to enable our server, and now we wait and come back to our Minecraft window, and boom, we should be able to rejoin and be in a completely new Minecraft world. With no plugins, nothing, completely square run. As you can see here, my spawn is different, the world is different, /PL, we have 0 plugins, /game mode creative, I cannot go in creative, everything is new, it's like we're in a new server, so you can do this as many times as you want, and just play forever, play all the different challenges you want, as much as you want, all day, because let's be honest, no one has time for school anyway, right? Okay. So there is one more thing that we have to do, and that is make our server cracked. And I really strongly advise that you don't do this unless you are playing cracked yourself, because there are some security issues. So when you are doing this, then make sure to be careful and take proper precautions. But in order to make your server cracked and play the free version of Minecraft, what you have to do is go over to server properties in under your dashboard server details. And then you're going to go down over here to online mode, and you're going to set this to false. Then you're going to save the file, and you're going to hit restart. Now I'm not actually going to do this because this is actually on my server, and I don't want to mess around with that, but that's how you would do it. So just like that, you have another Minecraft server. You can add as many plugins as you want, as many challenges, have as much fun as you want with your friends, for free, super simply, without needing to install anything, just like that. So guys, if you did find this video helpful, then please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, because it seriously means a ton to me, like more than you can possibly imagine. It actually does mean a lot to me. Also, top right corner right now, if you guys haven't already watched the last video I made on this, on Minehut, then please go watch that, because it helps me out. Yes, it does. And yeah, one more reminder, like and sub. Bye.